I actually came down here spontaneously. It's 1 a.m. right now, and I was just playing games from 10 to 1 pretty much. And I actually ended a call with my girlfriend because I just wanted to play games that badly, you know. And I think looking back at it now, like I am addicted, right? I'm pretty fucking addicted right now, and it's fucking crazy how addicting social media, YouTube, and fucking games are, and just hanging out with friends, right? Like it's kind of crazy to think about how many distractions we have on a day to day, and like it is fucking hard to stay disciplined. Like I won't even lie. I've always had this mindset that like, oh yeah, I'm disciplined, right? Just because I can go a couple of weeks, going to the gym consistently. But there's always that fucking like, yeah, that one other thing where it's just like, oh, I'll do this small little thing and then it just spirals out of control and then I just can't do any fucking thing like after it, right? And it's just like puts me in such a rut every single time. And like, holy shit, it makes so much sense like why it's so hard to be successful in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody is just so fucking lazy, so fucking distracted, and like just unable to get the things that they want done. And like, I always thought I was special because I've done it before. I was able to break out of a video game addiction and hit the gym pretty consistently for about a year, and it's really funny to be back in that same position, being addicted to games and like not even caring about it, right? Like it seems like I've just gone full circle and I'm back at exactly where I was a year ago. I think the biggest um, mind fuck is going in a place that I would consistently work in for like maybe a week, right? Like this spot right here, I would wake up at like 5 a.m. and just sit here for 5 hours and code, and it's just such a fucking mind blowing experience to see that there's fucking dust gathering like here, and it's only been like a month or two, and like that's just like Jesus, like how have I haven't used this space for maybe like 2 3 weeks, and it is ridiculous how like dust has already formed. My laptop's out of battery. I haven't touched anything here, and like the amount of work I've done compared to that first week is maybe the exact same compared to the past 3 weeks, and that's just crazy to think about. Like the amount of work that I skipped, the amount of work that just hasn't been done because I've just been procrastinating and watching like YouTube, or like even just hanging out with my girlfriend. And like, let's be honest here, this video is just for you and me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really talking to anyone here when I'm saying all this. I'm talking to you. So, like, this video is really just me ranting to you, and maybe other people will see it. But like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, how much. I'm not saying it's a bad thing because I love spending every minute with you, right? But like, yeah, it's just crazy. Like, getting falling out of it. I think the biggest thing isn't even you. Like, in fact, I think I need those days where I'm just spending time with you. But I think the big thing is definitely just like watching YouTube and watching playing games. And I think that has a lot to do with the place I work. I work in my room with like my fucking beast gaming PC. It's like $4,000 again, maybe like $3,000 AED, and like it can play every game imaginable. It can stream at the highest quality. It just has everything like set out for it, right? Just made to do the things that I'm not supposed to do or that I should be doing, right? Which isn't a bad thing because like every now and then we do need the breaks, but every day has just been a break for like the past week or two. And yeah, like I think this video is really just like a cry for help, honestly. Like I'm seeing it tomorrow, but doesn't really matter. I mean, okay, no, like it doesn't really matter that like the past 2 weeks has just been like a waste for me. At least like the time that I've spent alone, I just haven't done much. I'm gonna be honest. I've only done like maybe 10% of work in that time that I've been free, which is disgusting to think about for me. Like, yeah, and just to reiterate, so you don't get mad at me. Like, it's not. I'm not saying that like the time I spend with you is like bad and like wasted because it's not. Right? It's what I enjoy, but I think I've been doing a little too much of what I've been enjoying, and yeah, I need to get back on the discipline, and I think I really need to just like cut off everything that is distractions, like besides like leaving room to see you and stuff. But yeah, it's a real struggle to be honest, because yeah, like even though I'm doing a lot better than doing nothing at all, the fact that I dropped out of uni for 2 terms to test myself, you know, it I really should be in a much further position than I am, and that's I really have no one else to blame but myself. You know, like I let myself go. I let myself have these small little, just one little peek. Just let me just pop up in YouTube real quick. Let me just watch one video. There's one more video, and then I go, I pop it, and then bam, 5 hours gone. And then by the time that I do want to study, my mind is still distracted. My mind isn't focused, and like I'm not attentive to what I'm doing. So then the quality of work isn't even that fucking good. And then like I'm not even focused on it because my mind is just so fucking like mushed from all the content I've just consumed for the whole day. So yeah, I need to cut off on games. I need to cut off on YouTube, and yeah, those are the two biggest things right now. Like, so there's gonna be a few changes for myself. I'm gonna stop working in my own room, and I'm gonna start working either on my this laptop or my other laptop, because this, and maybe even like just go to the library. Like obviously I go to the library every now and then, but like for this, yeah, I should really just fucking hammer down on laptops where I cannot afford to get these distractions, or I physically cannot go and access these distractions. And funnily enough, like one of my apps is actually related to this. It's like a productivity app where it's just you have it's a web extension where you can just either set a countdown or a timer for a given amount of work time, and in that work time you cannot like access any distraction websites that either you've whitelisted or blacklisted, or it's just related to a topic kind of thing. And yeah, it's one of the things I really need right now, because god damn, these past few weeks have been absolutely horrendous, like at least from when I'm alone, and like just not spending enough time, enough effort, and enough attention towards the things that I need to be spending.